Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis video. And yesterday I talked about Bahamut and his strategies, but I couldn't explain a lot of stuffs because I kind of lost my focus. I kind of farmed the entire day. So in this video guys, I'm going to share these informations once again. And if you go to Bahamut's profile, you'll see of course his details, but most important thing is this thing. A countdown triggers during Force Gauge Mega Flare, and when the countdown ends, it unleashes the powerful magic attack Mega Flare, and the gauge can be depleted with damage. Basically, you'll see that after starting his battle, he will do first of all a small attack, then afterwards the countdown will start, and I'm going to show you the screenshots and I'm going to talk about these things. But what I saw that whenever he starts the countdown, from 5 to 1, it goes from 5, then 4, 3, 2, 1, in this way guys. Whenever he starts his countdown, you can do some things to slow down that countdown a little bit. For example, using summons. I saw in many cases that whenever we use couple of summons or maybe a limit break, but summons are the most effective in these cases, as I have seen in my gameplay experiences. And it doesn't matter if the summon is doing less amount of damage. Actually, the duration of the summon, that is usually the summons are kind of longer than the limit breaks, right? That duration I think plays a good role along with the damage that we do, because when we do the summons we do a lot more damage as well, because this is something extra that stalls the timer and deals the extra amount of damage, which is more DPS. That's the simple thing. Now let me just quickly show you the screenshots. And see guys, this is the screenshot. This is the first attack of our Bahamut. Whenever you will start the battle, he will do this dive bomb, and basically he will target one character and unleash the entire attack on that character. And as I said before in previous videos, that you don't have to do anything about it, just survive the attack. You'll survive, you will not die, because I can survive with around 60,000 power level. So if you are having more or around 60,000 power level, you can survive this attack, no problem with that, and don't even worry about that. The real problem comes after these guys, because whenever after a while he will start this countdown, that is this 5, and whenever this 5 starts, I saw many people getting kind of panicked and doing their limit breaks, doing their summons. You don't have to worry, because this is just a 5. It will reach 1, and before that he will not do any sort of mega flare. The mega flare will only be happened after the countdown reaches 1. That thing you need to remember guys. So don't get panicked when you see this countdown starts. And if you proceed further, you'll see that 4, I forgot to capture the screenshot of 4, but this is number 3. That means after a certain time it will reduce. It will be reduced from 5 to 4, then 4 to 3. Now what is the duration of this time? If you do nothing and if you keep doing the usual attacks and not too much damage, in this case usually it takes I think around 15 seconds, I saw in many cases. But if you do the summons, in those cases this 15-second duration increases. It becomes a lot. Sometimes it takes 30 seconds, sometimes it takes even more. Depends on the summon damages and the number of summons. For example, let's just say if there is 2 summons, the duration will be more extended guys. And I think damage number always plays a big role in this case, because as you do 2 summons, it will extend the time first of all, but at the same time it will do double the amount of damage. So damage number is the thing that we need to do in order to slow down this thing, slow down this timer, so he can Bahamut takes longer time to actually do the mega flare. Because guys, if he does the mega flare, it is totally impossible to survive in many cases unless your character is totally very high on HP. But at the same time, if your character is too much high on HP or defense mechanisms, for example other materials to decrease damage received, these sort of things, decrease enemies attack, then you will lose the attack. And if you lose the attack, you will not be able to destroy the enemy before he does his mega flare. So this is the thing that you need to keep in your mind and do the calculation accordingly, that what type of combination you should use in your materials and in your weapons, what type of abilities you would look forward to. I think mostly you should go for attack, and you should use materials that is going to lower the enemy's physical defense, magical defense, and increase enemies anything that increases enemies damage. For example, I'll show you the materials, I'm going to talk about it, but let's just say he start now. Whenever you see this one thing, be sure that within 30 seconds you are going to be hit by the mega flare, and you have to destroy him before this thing happens. And before he does the mega flare, he will unleash his final timer. That means this circle will also last around 15 seconds. So whenever you see this circle, don't get panicked, because it takes a time to fulfill up the circle, around 15 seconds, and within that 15 seconds your job is to do as much as damage as possible and throw your summons or limit breaks, whatever things you have reserved, at the end of that circle. When this circle is going to be almost fulfilled, during the time do the summons. It's better if you do the 3 summons together or 2 summons together back to back, and that is going to be helpful, guys. So I'll quickly talk about the party. I'm going to just simply show you the solo party, because there will be 3 team members in the co-op, right? So ideally the team member should be consisting of 2 damage dealers and 1 debuffer, and some of them actually should have some healing ability, so that if some of the team member dies, they can heal them up a little bit. But don't be panicked if you are dying, because your team members can always revive you. That's not a big problem. So dying is not a big issue at all. So ideally, if you organize your team with 2 damage dealer, 1 debuffer, and probably another one is equipping some of those materials to increase the debuff, that is enough to destroy the enemy before he does his mega flare. And ideally 2 or more of your team members should have some sort of summons accompanied with them. That is going to be good. Unfortunately, I am currently not using the summons because my summons are not really too strong. I'm hard working on the summons, and I'm going to use them from, I think, the day after tomorrow, and by then I'll be able to work on the summons to make them a little bit stronger. But the thing is, once again, the duration of the summon is going to play a very good role, guys. So this was the things that I wanted to share about this Bahamut co-op. So let me know what you have in your mind in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support the content and support the channel, and I hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.